Dear friends, how many times have you said these words? I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll wake up early. Tomorrow, I'll start my workout. Tomorrow, I'll focus on my dreams. Tomorrow, I'll become better. But somehow, that tomorrow never arrives. It just keeps shifting further away, like a mirage in the desert. Every time you move towards it, it moves a little further. And one day, you realize you've spent half your life waiting for the perfect time that never came. The phrase, I'll start tomorrow, feels harmless. It sounds hopeful, even comforting. It tricks your brain into believing you're planning to improve, when in reality, you're only postponing your progress. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we'll change later. But the truth is, change never happens later. It only happens now. Every dream that's been left unfinished, every goal that's been delayed, started with these simple words, I'll start tomorrow. And slowly, those words became your prison. Procrastination isn't just laziness. It's fear. Fear of failure, fear of discomfort, fear of starting small. Your mind tries to protect you from pain, so it tells you, relax, we'll do it later. But later becomes never. Dear friends, think about this. The difference between the person you are and the person you want to be is not luck, not talent, not opportunity. It's action. One small step taken today can change everything. Every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you are, uncertain, afraid, and full of excuses. But instead of saying, I'll start tomorrow, they said, I'll start now, I'll start with what I have. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They created it. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. You don't get inspired and then take action. You take action and then get inspired. So if you're waiting to feel ready, you never will. If you're waiting for the right time, it will never come. The right time is when you decide to move. The right moment is when you stop lying to yourself. Let me tell you a small truth. Your future self is watching you right now. 5 years from today, the person you'll become is silently hoping that you'll make the right choice today. Because every decision you make right now is shaping who you're going to be. So ask yourself, do you really want your future self to look back and whisper, if only I had started earlier? Remember, you don't need to take a giant leap. Just take one small step today. One push-up, one page, one call, one action. That's all it takes to break the chain of tomorrow. Every time you take a small action, you weaken the grip of procrastination. Every small win builds momentum, and that momentum becomes your power. Dear friends, don't let your dreams die waiting for a better day. The perfect day doesn't exist, the stars will never align, life will never be fully ready. But you can be. You can decide right now that you will no longer wait for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a myth. Tomorrow is an illusion your fear created to keep you comfortable. But comfort never made anyone great. Greatness begins when you start, despite fear, despite doubt, despite imperfection. So today, make a promise to yourself. I will not wait for tomorrow. I will start today. Even if it's small, even if it's messy, even if I fail. Because failure is not the opposite of success. It's the road that leads to it. Dear friends, the world doesn't need another person who plans to start tomorrow. It needs people who dare to begin today. So stop waiting. Stop planning endlessly. Stop lying to yourself. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say these words with me. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Because today is the day your real journey begins. And dear friends, if this message touched your heart, don't just listen, act. Do one small thing today that your future self will thank you for. Because remember this, tomorrow changes only when today does.